Began, it just seemed like heaven, so I did it. And do you remember? Back and forth, again, after all day long. Do you remember us holding hands in each other's eyes? Tell me, do you remember the time when we fell in love? You remember the time when we first met, girl?
In today's video, we're going to be reacting to a TikTok by Retro Vibe. She's just basically showing clips of Aaliyah singing. Some of these clips I have never even heard of before, so I'm very excited to do this video. Without further more to say, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Let's get into today's video.
You gotta be smoking BBC to think Aaliyah was a heavy hitter with that damn phone sex operator ass voice.
Aaliyah at the age of 10 or 11 had a better voice than I ever will. I don't know how such a little girl was hitting such big notes. I can't even do that at all, but I guess you just have to have that. Her mother was a singer. Her uncle was in the industry, so she got a little bit of... So she had it. It's no wonder why her voice was so beautiful at such a young age. Personally, I am not a fan of her national anthem. I'm personally not a fan. Just because you're an Aaliyah supporter doesn't mean you have to be a fan of every single thing. I wasn't a fan of the way she did it. If she would have used her softer voice, that would have been beautiful. But, I mean, given the fact that she was a tomboy at the time and she was younger, it's no wonders why it came out like that. If she was older, it probably would have been so much more angelic, more feminine than that. But it could just be the quality of that video too. And if I stop it on every clip, that's because I'm literally going to be reacting to every clip they put in this video. So far, I have seen the first 3 videos or the first 3 clips of her before. She's going to start showing some more rare ones, so those are the ones I'm more excited for. Aaliyah at 17 is what they're saying. That was Aaliyah at 17. I'm not sure how true that is because even sometimes I get her age mixed up, so I'm not even gonna say that they're lying or they're wrong. I really don't know, but if she was 17, her Oscars was so beautiful. Like, that is her best performance in my opinion ever that she had ever did. It just showed her vocal range, and I even heard that they gave her that song Journey to the Past to test her vocals. She did that and she did it live and it was perfect. I love every moment of that performance. She killed it. They tested the wrong girl because she pulled through. I also heard that they gave her the song also tested her vocal range as well. Those songs definitely did, but she did it and it was beautiful and still angelic. I don't know what they were expecting from her giving her those songs, but I believe that she had the potential to blow. She just didn't get a chance. You know, she was saving her voice, her higher notes for probably later on. Aaliyah was smart. She didn't give everything in one setting. She was giving you a little to one's imagination, and she was probably gonna just hit you where it hurt. She was gonna show us what she was made of, but she was taking her time, which I respect a lot. People just rush to be famous and throw out ideas and their creativity to be the first one to do it. Aaliyah sincerely took her time with everything. Her style, she took her time with being a tomboy. She gradually went into being a woman, and then she went full throttle, but she was still a little tomboyish. She had the joggers, but she left a little to your imagination. She didn't just come out in tight dresses and full force. She took her time. It's just everything about her I love. I can name any and everything about her. Okay, that performance, sorry if this filter keeps going in and out, whatever, but that performance, the crowd was really dry. If I went to an Aaliyah concert back in the day, best believe I'm gonna be singing every word. I'm gonna be hyping her up. I'm gonna be like literally near the stage People was dry there, really dry, and that was so cringy. They know they was feeling that song. 1 in a Million was hot. It's very confusing because you hear that her songs were doing amazing and that they were platinum or whatever, and then she goes to a concert and nobody's dancing. So what's that about? You know, I'm really confused. You would think that a lot of people would be dancing given the fact that her album is platinum. I'll never understand the celebrity world. That performance was beautiful. Beautiful enough to be dancing and singing. Killed it. That was beautiful. That was one of them I have never heard of before. This next one is one I haven't heard of before. I would love to see new videos of her singing new things. I know they exist. Come on now. I would love if the Haughtons released her practice video when she was in the yellow varsity jacket. I would love to see the full video to that. She was rehearsing at her childhood. I would love to see that. I want to see more rare videos of Aaliyah or videos of her singing different things. Personally, I wouldn't have been a fan of her gospel album. I'm not really into gospel music. It just sounds so churchy. I don't like it. It sounds scary, like especially all the instruments of the church, the way they sing it. Like they say, when you sing the happy birthday song to kids, it's actually really demonic. It scares them and it sounds scary to them. When you really look at it, yeah, it does. And that's kind of how church music is. Everything in the church is a lie. Why make music for something that's not true, that's a lie? I never understood church. I never liked it. Maybe that's why, because it's just one big lie. Just been rewritten. I don't really like gospel or church music at all. And I will never like it. We love Yahweh though. We love Yahweh.
Bring you happiness. Oh.
That last one would have been dope if she did a cover to it, if it's a real song. That was beautiful. I really love that one a lot.
Bring you happiness. Oh.
That is so beautiful. Aaliyah had the most... It's like really hard to describe her sound, but it was like so beautiful. I can't explain it. The sound, the pitch, everything she did, her runs. I don't know nothing about singing. I don't know none of the terms used for anything, but Aaliyah was it. I loved her voice. I love that she wasn't that artist that always yell on her music anyways, because when I listen to people like that, it tends to give me a headache. Like, I don't like people yelling in their music. I like calm and steady music. That's what Aaliyah had. That's what Michael Jackson had. That's what TLC had. Boyz II Men. It's calm. It's smooth. Now listening to Beyonce or like Whitney Houston, sometimes her music can get a little annoying. It gives you a headache because they do have a bigger vocal range, but that's not the type of stuff that I'm into. Although I love Whitney Houston's music, she is #1. She will always be #1. Michael Jackson will always be #1. I have to limit how much I listen to those songs because it's a lot of high notes and it's a lot of not yelling, but Aaliyah, she was just smooth with everything. Jazzy, street, but sweet, everything. But it really offends me when people say that Aaliyah couldn't sing and she didn't have that big of a voice. That's very evident, but to say that she couldn't sing, I've seen a lot of people do covers to Aaliyah's songs and they never hit the notes exactly how she hit them. They always do runs. That just tells you, like, if you can't do her notes, she was a good singer. Because I know I can't do any of her notes, especially those high-pitched notes. I could never. My lungs are burnt from soda. I would not be able to do that. Even if it wasn't, even if my lungs were the healthiest on the planet, I wouldn't be able to hit that at all. I try and my voice be cracking. It's one thing to say she couldn't sing, but good singing comes in all sounds. It's not just how high of a note you can hit. A lot of people consider Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston great singers, but then when they hear like someone who's lower tempoed, they say that they can't sing. Aaliyah had a very beautiful voice. Although it was calm, she did what she was comfortable with. She didn't try to make herself something she wasn't. She didn't try to hit high notes to become one of the greatest singers. She was already a great singer. Her music was bomb. It was very lyrically intelligent. But at this point, when people say that she can't sing, I just ignore it because people are full of crap. All they do is talk stuff about Aaliyah, and they say that if she wasn't where she is, we wouldn't be. I would still love Aaliyah 10 times more if she was even here. I would have someone to really relate to. She was just so down to earth. Even as a celebrity, she has so much money and so much beauty, but she was still real. Today, you can't get that. You can't get that today. Everybody just feeds you a lie. They act like everything but what they really are. And Aaliyah wasn't like that. But I love Aaliyah's deep vocals. I would say that her deep vocals and her high vocals are my favorite notes that she did. My favorite song by Aaliyah in general is I Care For You. I love the note at the end. I remember when I was younger, I was at my grandma's house and me and my sister were watching some type of documentary on Aaliyah. I think it was a tribute. And they kept playing I Care For You, and my sister was like, watch this note that she does. At the time, I didn't know who Aaliyah was, so I'm like, okay. And then she was like, she hit the prettiest note. Just wait, they're gonna show it again. And then eventually they finally showed the note at the end of I Care For You, and I was like, yeah, that's beautiful. And I didn't know who she was, but it still made my heart drop hearing that and watching the tribute for her. It still touched my heart. And then when I got older, my sister told me about her again, and that's when I really got into her. I created a Facebook page for her. I created an Instagram page, and now I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to Aaliyah. I absolutely love her. I will never stop loving her. I don't pay attention to anything the negative people say about her. A lot of people also talk about her DEATH, the harsh facts about what happened to her after the accident, her having severe burns and her having no hair because of that. And I'm just like,
Bitch, shut the
how
fuck up.
heartless can you get? If there was a law for talking about deceased people, I think a lot of people would have records. That's just bullying. That's disgusting. You should never talk about somebody like that. What happened to her was tragic. Whether you like her or not, keep your opinions to yourself because that's really disrespectful, especially to her family because they lost a daughter, a sister, a niece. They lost Aaliyah. That's their family. And then they have to get on the internet or hear through fans that you're talking down on Aaliyah and what happened to her. I love Aaliyah no matter what. I love her for her voice. I love her for her natural style, her down-to-earth vibes, her beauty, everything, her friendships. Aaliyah's life, the way she was, makes you want to change your life around. And I say this all the time. She makes me just want to go off and love everybody, be kind to everybody, give without thinking about it. She makes me want to change my life. But see, me and Aaliyah are two different people. I don't know if I could be as nice as her, but maybe it'll pay off. But anyways, that was pretty much it for this video. Once again, this TikTok was by Retro Vibes. If you guys want to go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got a kick out of hearing these new, if they're new to you, clips of Aaliyah singing because the last one was just absolutely beautiful. Also, let me know how you guys feel about people talking down on Aaliyah. How does it make you feel? Because it makes me very angry, and the fact that you can't do anything about it just makes me even more angrier. So let me know how you feel. A lot of people have been disrespecting Aaliyah. I do have a video on the way of this TikToker disrespecting Aaliyah. Y'all gonna be mad at this TikToker. This TikToker needs to be canceled. I don't like the jokes about her death. That's just highly disrespectful and it's just messed up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did. I'm definitely going to be saving this TikTok for myself because if I don't, it'll vanish. I'll never hear these clips again of Aaliyah. People like to gatekeep because they know they can. It sucks, but what can we do about it? Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?